We're in Gyeongju.
Gyeongju, no?
Yes. Let's carry on. What do you want to see first? Cheomseongdae, or you want to see the burial mounds? Daereungwon. Daereungwon 이쪽이지.
It seems like it might be closed. Is it closed because it's Sunday? Is it closed?
Or is it just closed because we're early?
We're early. We hope it's closed because we're early.
Soo Zee, are we the first tourists of the day?
Woo! Is there like a prize?
This is a parking lot for buses and cars and it's entirely empty.
Yes. Oh, this is like so big. We should learn about it.
We should. We have time. Soo Zee,
time.
we have 20 minutes. Let's learn about it on the internet.
Let's learn about it on the internet. That's it, how we do it.
This is what we found on the internet. The official national treasures of Korea. Now, Gyeongju City alone has 28 of them, which is second only to Seoul. And spoiler alert, we're about to go see where they found this one.
So our two major questions about Gyeongju have been answered. The first one was, how do they know what's actually in here? That was answered. We found out they've actually excavated some of the tombs. And then the second question was, how do they keep it so neat and tidy? And then that's also been answered. A dude with a lawnmower. There's a lot of sites here where photography or videography is not allowed.
Yeah.
And even though we're making a video about this, I think it's really important that we follow the rules. And we're not going to try and sneak pictures in places where pictures aren't allowed. Don't be a dick, y'all.
And also, this is kind of a park, but actually not a park where you
Yes.
can. It's a treasury.
Yes.
So you can't just like walk around wherever you want. So there are rules.
Follow them.
Follow them.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick because you want it for the grams.
Not for the grams aren't that important.
Yo, Instagrammers, I'm watching
We're
your
looking
back.
at you. Is that the direction we go?
What could be the cheonmachjeong? I think this is
I see the horse, the flying horse. So in Korean, they use the Chinese characters and they put them together and then they name the grave sites. And there's three. There's Rung, Chong, and Myo. And they all mean tomb, gravestone. This one is Michu Wang Rung. Rung is the highest one. It's a king. We know that it's a king. It's King Michu, so he gets Rung. Over there is the Cheonmachjeong. We're not really sure if it's a king who's buried in there, but we're pretty sure it's a king who's buried in there, so he doesn't get the highest one because he's not King Michu, so instead he gets Cheonmachjeong. They named it after a flying horse because they excavated a bunch of stuff from it, like a crown and like a whole bunch of stuff. And then one of the things on the saddle was like a Pegasus, like a flying horse.
Yeah.
Cheonma means heaven horse.
Yeah.
So they
Everything-
called it the Cheonmachjeong.
This is not Lung because they're not sure if it's a king, but it could be a king or like kind of a king. So that state is Chong. But then the actual not ancestor, people who are down and descenders. No, what do you call those?
Descendants?
Ascendants were like, hey, I think it's our king and our family who was a king. Can we make it a Nung? They actually put it into petitioned it, and then it kind of failed. So it still hasn't been figured out, and it's still a Chong. So everybody talks about this because of this beautiful pictures of the flying heavenly horses, and also like one of the crowns is like all made of gold and
Super intricate.
and it's super intricate. It's like one of those like historically really important crown that's like, so I don't know, since he had a lot of artifacts and a lot of historically important artifacts.
How many?
Like 11,500. So it has more meaning than the Nung. So it's kind of, I don't know, what how? Nung Chong.
It's kind of true the world over, right? In every culture, if they make stuff out of gold, it means the person buried there is super important.
Yeah.
This is the Shila King. They made his whole saddle. He's got gold stirrups. He's got gold bits for the horse's mouth.
So they assume it's a king, but they're still not sure.
Still not sure.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, right?
It was pretty cool. Oh look, it's another national treasure.
I see it in the distance behind this tree.
You kind of know what that is, right?
It's an observatory?
It's an observatory, and it's like all the actual stone is 365 or something. Actually, is a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's such an important part of Korean like science. So this is another stone ruin.
Another Neolithic stone ruin. It's fine.
All those layers, like, is 27th, not including the top two, which means like it was a 27th king they were built in. And also, if you actually like include all of the layers, even the bottom and the top, is like 30, which means like 30 days of a month. If you divide it up by like the little square window and count it from there to the bottom, it's 12, which means like 12 of the year as 12 months and 24 Cheolgi. I don't know.
I don't know what a
24
Cheolgi
is. Anyway, it's a Korean way of saying weather and like seasons. So 12, 12, 24, 28, 30, there's a lot of actual, it's like a kind of architectural piece that represents like science. No, it doesn't represent science. It represents the time, right? Astrological meaning into it. What is this place, Leigh?
It's a kimbap place. 40 years, traditional flavor, traditional homemade flavor. And they do like kind of a different kimbap. They take like an egg and they chop it up. They put it in the kimbap. It's good.
Oh, okay.
What's your verdict? How is it? It's weirdly dry, right?
Very eggy. I don't know why. The eggs are salty, which makes everything better. I don't know. It's good.
It's alright.
No. Egg and rice combination can't go wrong. 은성아. 내가 여기 지금 어디 갈게?
몰라, 부천?
아, 부천 아니지.
미국?
경주.
아, 진짜?
무엇을 해야 되니?
몰라, 난 불국사 좋아해. 불국사 좋아하고 석굴암도 좋아하고. 근데 석굴암은 지금 되게 별로라 그러던데 진짜 석굴암 못 들어간다고 하던데.
아, 진짜? 왜?
형만 들어간다고 하던데?
아, 진짜? 우린 석굴암으로 가고 있어. 아쉽게도. 아, 웃겨. Sakguram is a big stone Buddha that has been carved into the mountain. Cool. Let's do it.
See Soguram?
Uh-huh.
Maybe we'll look at Bulguksa.
Yes. That's the main attraction.
That's the main attraction.
Not main attraction. That's what we wanted to see.
That's what we wanted to see.
Maybe we should do that.
Think so?
Boss. Oh, wow.
Apparently you can't take photos or videos.
So this is the glimpse of it, guys. But we won't be able to do more. Sorry.
I did think it was funny. Photos and videos and also explanations are all banned inside. It literally has a sign that says, "Do not explain inside."
Why?
I think because it's noisy or they don't want people lingering maybe. Not sure about the why. It's bigger than I expected. It's pretty big. It's not like Kamakura size. It's like smaller than that, but it's bigger than Jade Palace, like than the Jade Buddha size in Thailand. If we're looking at Buddha sizes, Japan Kamakura is on this end. Thailand Grand Palace Jade Buddha is on this end. It's kind of right in the middle. It's really cool though. Really
Did you know I actually went in when I was young?
Really?
Yeah.
You could go in before?
So for me it was just like, oh, why not? So I was the luckiest one, I guess.
The grotto has an underground water source, like an underground aquifer in it. And that water that comes out, you can actually taste right here.
So that's what we're gonna do.
How does it taste?
Tastes like regular water.
And all the guidebooks say that it takes 45 minutes to 50 minutes to get to Soguram from Bulguksa. But Why would you start there and hike up? That's what all the guidebooks say to do, but why would you do that? Start there and hike down. It's much better.
Maybe? I have a theory.
My theory is that the buses probably don't go up there. So if you're taking like a bus, you have to get off there. That's my guess. What's your theory?
Well, when you hike up and it's so hardship when you see the Buddha, you're like more holy.
Maybe that's why we didn't appreciate it.
Maybe.
So we didn't have to earn it via a long, arduous hike uphill.
Yes.
I mean, this is pretty steep.
It is.
Somehow we are hiking in the fall again.
How did that happen?
How did that happen? We didn't even like hiking. This road is super pretty. If we had not decided to walk down the Bulguksa, we would have missed this entire thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We had a good choice, right?
This was a good choice. No? This has so far been my favorite part of Gyeongju.
Yeah.
Hands down. Nice. This is Unsan's list of must-dos.
Oh,
Oh.
this is bigger.
It's bigger than you thought?
I remembered. Bigger than I remembered.
So this one is the decorated feminine one. This one is the masculine one. And they represent the balance of two energies. So there's the objective truth and then the subjective wisdom required to attain the objective truth.
So these guys are definitely national treasures. But Bulguksa has a bunch of other national treasures around. Like, even these stairway things. Yeah, those are national treasures too.
Damn.
That's a climb.
Whoa. My theory of hardship to get to the temple.
To get to enlightenment. I'm sure it's a symbol.
Whoa.
I don't want to be mean to the millions of foreigners on Instagram and YouTube who are enjoying Korean Buddhist culture, but this is not special. This is in literally every temple in Korea. Every single one. This is not the most interesting part.
So it took us like 40 to 50 minutes by taxi to Seokguram only, and then we hiked down 50 minutes to Bulguksa. And usually it takes maybe 15 minutes, I heard, by just like, driving. So it's pretty close by, but it's like not close by. So you might have to want to plan to come this area from the city center. You have to plan it well. And this place closes at 5:30, so. Oh, it's warm.
I know. Let me just tell you, we've made the right choice.
Yeah. There's like the millions of things here.
Is this noodles we're supposed to mix?
Yeah, I think so. Mix it.
This is the ssam part of the sambap. Here's the meats part. We have more sams over here. Various cabbages and sauces.
You eat it, you wrap it and then eat it.
Wrap it and then eat it. Simple as that. Oh my god, so many delicious things, Soo Zee.
Yeah.
Good, right? Good.
It's good here. Whoa, hip and cool, yo. Nightlife. Oh, what is that place? This is the place we're trying to go.
Soo Zee has never read Mary Poppins. She's actually never seen it. The amazing award-winning IKEA CD player with the pull, so you know it's him. He's wearing a bow tie, so you know it's him. They have a lot of Japanese novels, so you know it's him.
Like, okay, it's nice. But I see why people like it because it's like a room that's like really nicely organized with like people want to decorate their homes and rooms like that, but they can't, you know? It's like all this like teenage angst.
That's all Gyeongju is, no?
I get it. I liked it. He had good things like good ornaments and stuff. But I also feel this way. The books particularly wasn't well like curated. You know, it was like good books, but anyone can do that. It's like bestseller.
Nothing special.
Nothing special. It was not like rare books, or it wasn't like used books that like you are recycling. I don't know. It was good though. This is the place we're trying to go. I like all mans are just drinking coffee in a coffee shop on a Saturday night. It's like a weird hanok. Buzz.
This is Einsteiner cream. This is like hand whipped, super stiff whipped cream. Unexpected. Way unexpected.
And a cold cream. Underneath there's like a hot chocolate. Much better than a marshmallow.
Oh yeah.
Damn, doing it right. We're here.
So cute.
Let's go. Let's see what's up.
Wow, this is great.
Oh my god, this is like so good.
One bed, two travelers. Slight problem.
So he asked for another one. They say just bring it from the next door. It's literally just blankets and us.
And because it's a hanok, you can literally hear anything anybody says. Two pencils and two miso pan. Cute.
Number one thing when Leigh looks for a place, does they have a hot shower, right?
Yes, the only thing I care about is a hot shower. That's number one.
And it does. Number two.
Enter.
It's just the coldest.
So warm under here. It's like hot to the touch. There's something under the bed.
Yeah. Is it warm? Is it hot water? Number three. You know what? Another third hotness? The PD. When I sat down, I just sat down because it was just warm. I was like,
Yeah, it's got one of those fancy toilets that's just like
that one.
heated seats.
Heated seats. What's
Day three
happening?
continues. It's early morning, nobody's out. We're gonna go get some coffee and in a hanok.
Of course.
Because everything in Gyeongju is in a hanok.
And then there's literally a monument, like a little
National treasure.
Just, you know.
It's actually really nice though. The weather's great.
Yeah, it's misty. You can just go walk in dead people's tombs and like appreciate their death.
There's so many cool coffee shops. And I feel like all we've gone to is Starbucks, and the one that was open at 7:30 in the morning and is mediocre.
I know.
Don't you feel that way? Like, God, there's this whole street of amazing coffee shops. We even went to one of them and didn't get coffee. Feels like a missed opportunity. We should try and go before we get in our train.
Yeah.
Near the Taedongwon, there's a haejanguk gori. So there's like a street with a bunch of haejanguk places. And Gyeongju style haejanguk is very light, and so we decided to try a place here for breakfast.
불국산 그 주차장 있죠. 그대 놓고 통암산 길 중간 길로
Good. Good.
대신에 거 타고 내려오든지. 안 그러면은 뭐 거기
Very light, no?
차가 많이 있어요. 그 택시도 많이 있는데 그 내려오다 좀 찾으러 가면 내려온다. 그리고 위로 가면.
What's happening over in the next table?
This is the mark of a good haejang place, is when you can start drinking when you're here.
Yes.
Empty bowl. One thing I'm noticing is that Gyeongju is actually not that big, so even though there's a haejanguk gori, it's not that long. It's like from where Soo Zee is to like there, and that's it.
You can't miss it. Let's go.
Taking the slow train, taking the slow train. That's us, that's our train.
We're gonna transfer to from.
Dongdaegu. We have to transfer this time.
I think it's gonna be hop in, hop on.
It's gonna be fine, I think. Do you want a little convenient coffee? You paused like you wanted it. This is one of my small joys in life.
Oh, wait. It's gonna tell you when, Leigh.
And one for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This was Gyeongju. It was fun. Back to Seoul. Always against the tide, that one.